Given this grades of 60 students in third quarter, construct a frequency distribution table given the set of data using 6 classes. To construct a frequency distribution table, we have 5 steps. Step 1, find the range. Range is the highest number minus the lowest number. So in our given, the highest number is 98 and the lowest number is 70. So 98 minus 70, that is 28, and this will be our range. For step 2, decide on the number of classes. But in this case, since the number of classes is given, we don't need to decide. Our number of classes is 6. For step 3, find the class width. To solve for class width, just simply divide the range divided by the number of classes. So our range is 28 and our number of classes is 6. 28 divided by 6 is 4.667. And our class width is 5. We will always write it in a whole number. And to write it in whole number, we will always round up. So when we say round up, we are writing our decimal into the next higher whole number. Okay, so even though if it is 4.1, 4.2, 4.3, or 4.4, we will still write our class width as 5. That is how to round up. For step 4, write the class interval. Step 5, tally and count the total frequency. For steps 4 and 5, we're going to do this after setting up a table. And this is our group frequency distribution table. Notice that it has 6 rows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is because our number of classes is also 6. And of course, we are adding additional row for our heading. So let us start writing the class interval. We will write the lowest number, which is 70. So we can start from bottom going up or from top going down. But I prefer to start writing from the bottom. So write the smallest number, which is 70. And this will be our first lower class limit. Now to write the next lower class limit, we will use the class width, and that is 5. So just keep on adding 5. So 70 plus 5, 75, and this is the next lower class limit. 75 plus 5 is 80, plus 5 is 85, plus 5 is 90, and plus 5 is 95. And we are done with our lower class limits for each class. Now, to get the upper class limit, so we will use the second lower class limit to get the upper class limit, and that is by subtracting 1. So 75 minus 1, and that is 74, and this will be our first upper class limit. Then to get the next class limits or upper class limits, we will again use the class width, which is 5. So 74 plus 5 is 79, plus 584, plus 589, plus 594, plus 599. And we are done. We are ready for the step 5, and that is tallying our data. So 91 is located in this class. 88 is located in this class. 91 belongs to this class. The same with 90, also in this class. Then 97 is in here. So if you keep on going, this is how it looks like. Then after that, write the frequency. So that is 3. This is 21, 14, 14. This is 3, and this is 5. Then count the total frequencies. And if we're going to add them and it is 60, then it jives to our given. Therefore, there is no problem so far with our table. So to complete it, we will write the class boundaries. Recall that in writing the class boundaries, we will just subtract 0.5 to our lower class limit. So 70 minus 0.5, that is 69.5, and this is our lower class boundaries. To get the upper or the upper class boundaries, so we will add 0.5 to our upper class interval. and that is 74 plus 0.5. So that is 74.5. Okay, so just subtract 0.5 to our lower class limit, then add 0.5 to our upper class limit to get our class boundaries for each class. And we will do the same on the next classes. Okay, that's how to get the class boundaries. And lastly, to get the class mark, recall that the formula is lower limit plus upper limit divided by 2, and you will get the class mark, or simply averaging. So in this case, in this class, our lower limit is 70, our upper limit is 74. 70 plus 74 is 144 divided by 2, that is 72. And that is our class mark for this class. So we will do the same on the next classes. So that is 77, 82, 87, 92, 97. Just follow this process and use this formula. And the other way actually in solving or finding the class mark, for example, you are done with the first class mark, you can get the remaining class mark by using the class width. Since our class width is 5, just keep on adding 5. So 72 plus 5, 77 plus 5 is 82, plus 5 is 87, plus 5 is 92, plus 5 is 97. So that is an alternative way in finding the class width. And this is our group frequency distribution table.